Hey guys and dolls, welcome back again. I'm really excited to film this video for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because my skin is finally clearing up again. I was having a bit of a bad breakout because of like dairy and stuff. I've been ranting about that a lot on Twitter, and I need you guys to like pull together with me and help me like stay off it, because my skin just does be so much clearer when I don't have dairy and when I stick to my skincare routine and stuff. But yeah, also, have you noticed I've gone like back crazy dark? I was missing having my Arwen hair. I was just getting really bored of the ombre hair, and I kind of, yeah, I'm liking the change. It's nice. But yeah, so what I'm going to do today is show you guys my favorite fall autumn makeup routine and all my favorite products that I've been using recently. So I'm just going to kind of do a chit chatty get ready with me kind of video and show you how I apply them, because I get asked quite a lot for more makeup videos. I started with my skincare, so I've done all that. And then I applied my Clinique Smart Custom Repair Serum. This is really helping my like pigmentation spots and stuff like that. Bit of moisturizer, my Vitamin E Moisture Cream from the Body Shop, because I always go back to that. Bit of lip balm as well. Recently I've been having such a moment for NARS products. I'm really enjoying using them, and everything I've gotten from NARS, I haven't like regretted it. Like, it's been such a worthy purchase. So this is the Radiance Enhancing Pro Prime Light Optimizing Primer, and the reason I really like this is because it has an SPF of 15 in it, so I can just like skip the SPF stage because it's in here, and it feels gorgeous on the skin, and it has a really lovely smell, because a lot of primers that I have they just have a bit of a weird smell, and this one is nice and pleasant. I've also been really liking this. This is the NARS, what's it actually called? They have to shake this foundation, I always forget that, but it's the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I'm the shade Mont Blanc. I think that's the second lightest shade. And I am quite pale now, but the other one just made me look a bit pasty or something. This is a gorgeous foundation if you want your skin to still look like skin, but it is a full coverage one as well. So I know their other one that's really popular isn't full coverage, which is why I can't really wear that one. Well, I can if I want, but I like the fuller coverage. So I just apply this with my fingers, and I make sure that it's all blended in super well. So I'll apply like little amounts at a time. It just finishes and sets into the skin really, really beautifully, and it's not kind of cakey or anything like that, because you'll know I'm a big lover of the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation and like the Vichy Derma Blend and stuff, but sometimes they can feel a little heavy. So for like a daytime wear, even at nighttime, because this foundation I think lasts something crazy like 14 hours or something like that. Let me know down below what your absolute favorite foundation is for acne scarring and stuff like that, which is what I've got, because I've tried like so many different foundations, and I kind of find one and then like I'll stick with it for a while, because like I just fall in love with different makeup products, and then I'm like, you're my baby. But yeah, I'm so excited. I know my last video was going to the airport, but I'm going to the airport again now because I'm going to London. Fleur de Force, she's like a YouTuber who I'm sure that you watch and know, and if you don't you should, but she's bringing out her own beauty line and makeup line and stuff, and I'm going to her launch party. And then tomorrow I'm going to London Fashion Week, and I actually like bought a Ted Baker dress. And okay, I don't usually spend that much on clothing, you might know that. I shop a lot in Primark and I do a lot of Primark hauls, but I felt like I should really like indulge and get something really high-end and fancy for London Fashion Week. But I don't know if it's fancy enough. It's quite plain and elegant, and I know that Fashion Week is all known for like crazy outfits and things. So that's one layer of that foundation. I'm just going to put on another tiny layer, so I just put it onto the back of my head like this and kind of just pat it in, but it just looks beautiful. It just looks like my skin except better. So that's a couple of layers of that beautiful foundation on, and then sticking with NARS. I'd swear I'm being sponsored by NARS, but I promise I'm not. I just really like them and I went on a bit of a binge, but this is something that's popped up in several of my videos. It's their creamy concealer, and this is in their palest shade because I'm going to use it like as a kind of highlight. So what I like to do is just do like 3 lines under here and not too high or up close to my eye, so that it doesn't get too creasy or whatever. Sometimes with makeup the fingers really are like our best friend, because they warm up the product, and a lot of products are made, you know, like the consistencies, like they're almost made with that in mind, and this kind of melts this concealer really, really seamlessly into the skin. This is a concealer you definitely have got to set with powder though, because I found that like it definitely creases a bit more than the cheaper alternative, which is the Collection 2001, which is like my favorite one, just because I do think it's a bit better and it's cheaper. But a lot of the shops near me don't actually sell Collection, which is bizarre. So now that we have our base on, I'm just gonna pop on some powder, and I'm using this Soap and Glory one heck of a blot. And I'm just using one of these kind of brushes. This is by an Irish brand called IU, like a new brush brand, and they're really cheap and affordable. I'm still testing them out, like they're fine. They're not like groundbreaking, but they're really good for cheap brushes. They just sent them out to me in the post and quite enjoying using them. I'm still crazy into this by Charlotte Tilbury, the Film Star Bronze and Glow, which I've been using for ages and ages, and I featured in tons of different like videos. So I like to contour with this and bronze up my skin as well. For contouring, I always use like one of these kind of skinny brushes. This is from the Real Techniques brush pack that you get in the drugstore, in Boots and stuff. The Real Techniques brushes are my favorite still to this day, but I'll do this just along where I want some cheekbones, okay? So I like bringing that along there and blending it up where I got to bring some up onto the forehead and just kind of bronze the whole area up. Just getting a little bit of that on my finger, and I'm going to kind of slightly contour the nose area. So starting from where your brow bone is, if you just drag a little bit of bronzer down there, it kind of does slim out your nose, gives it nice definition. It's like a totally non-surgical, I was about to say blowjob, a non-surgical nose job. Sorry, children. Now this brush is from Fuchsia Cosmetics, which is another Irish brand, and they've got some lovely brushes, but I'm just getting a little bit of that highlighter, and I'm going to put that along the tops of my cheeks. This is quite like the Mary Luminizer actually. I kind of prefer the Mary Lou to this highlighter if I want something like extremely glowy, but this is definitely lovely just for that little kind of hint of glow. For my blush, I'm using one of my favorite products, which is from Benefit, and it's their Rockateur blush. I would have had this in some videos before, definitely, especially like my makeup bag videos. It's this really nice, I think it's like a rose gold kind of color, but it's stunning for this time of year. And I'm just using my Real Techniques 300 brush to apply this. I tend to go quite heavy-handed sometimes accidentally with blush, and I'm so aware of that now, so I just try and like put on a lot onto the brush and tap it all off. And then it's so funny the difference that a bit of blush can make to your complexion, like just makes you just look so much more like healthy. Getting my powder brush once more, I'm just going over all of that, make it just look that bit better. And now I'm going to kind of focus in on the eyes and the lips to like totally distract again from all my scarring and nonsense. So I have a few essentials for my eyes. I'm going to prime them with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, which is just so great at getting rid of all the veins and like the look of like just those like all the little discoloration in and around your eyes. It mutes that out, and it gives a beautiful canvas then to go in with your shadows. And my favorite palettes, like just of all time, but especially right now, is Naked 3 obviously, and then also Nude Dude from the Balm. And I constantly go on about this, I sing its praises a lot, but I just love the color combination in it, and all the little pictures of the naked men is very adorable. It has neutrals, it has rose golds, and it has dark shades. It's just a perfect year-round palette for me because I love those colors in combination with my green eyes. I'm taking Fearless all over my eyelid, and then using the shade Fabulous, I'm gonna highlight under my brow bone and the inner corners of my eyes. I'm gonna deepen out kind of the socket area using a mixture of Flawless and Feisty, which are these two shades here. They're beautiful. I'm adding a touch of Fit onto my eyelid because that just gives that nice pop of color, and then I'm darkening out the outer third of my eye using the shade Fine, and a little bit of Funny mixed in with that as well. And it's all in the blending here, and I'm holding this up against my eye just to prevent fallout on the side. When that's all done, I'm lining my eyes with the Kiko white eyeliner pencil thingy using my Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner, the Feline Flick. It's just so easy to use. I'm drawing in a little wing because I just kind of feel a bit naked without a wing. Sometimes I don't bother, but when I do, I just always feel much more like fierce. For mascara, I'm using the Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara by Maybelline New York. This is my second favorite to the Benefit Roller Lash. Both of them are just wonderful, and they really fill up my lashes and make them look kick-ass. Then for my brows, I'm using the Soap and Glory Archery Pencil. and I like to use the pencil-y end of this to kind of fill in any gaps and just give them a bit more shape. I usually get my brows shaped and tinted in Benefit Cosmetics, and I then like try and maintain it throughout the month using like this pencil or the Browsings brow powder. Then I'm going to use a bit of Gimme Brow just to kind of hold them in place and tame them a little bit. To finish off this look, I'm going back to a product by NARS, and this is one of my favorite lip products for fall or autumn time ever. It's their Ingrid lipstick, and look at this. It's a really deep berry shade and it can be very intimidating, but I've been rocking this during the day. I don't even care, and you can layer it up. Like, you don't have to go full on crazy dark lip. If you don't want to, get a little brush like this and then just apply that to the bullet and use as much or as little as you want. But I really love rocking a dark ass lip at this time of year. And I don't like to use lip liner with Ingrid lipstick just because it looks like too much like lips, like it's too much, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of outline them a little bit with this on the brush. And I feel like anyone can rock a berry shade like this if you just kind of believe in yourself. Just try it, seriously. You obviously want a lipstick brush that's nice and compact, and this is also from that brand of brushes, IU it's called. I'm gonna have everything linked down below anyway for you guys. Then once I've done that, I can go in with the actual bullet to like layer it up and kind of make sure that your lips are exfoliated before using this kind of lipstick. Just use a toothbrush and scrub the crap out of them. The texture of these lipsticks is like creamy and soft. They're really lovely to wear. It's not at all drying like some of the MAC lipsticks, like some of my favorite MAC lipsticks. I love the color and stuff, but they're like, they make my mouth feel like a dry arse. I don't know, like the Sahara Desert. Not good. But yeah, I kind of just love this kind of glowy, vampy look for this time of year. I know this is a very chatty video, but I got the impression that you guys missed these, and let me know if you want me to like keep this up, because I want to make the kind of content that you guys want. Make sure you follow my social media, my Instagram and all that jazz. They're linked down below, and like this video if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.